How's this for an entrance? Getting fancy in my older age, but it's just something I picked up. I want to give an update on where I've been and what's been going on with me and the ministry over the summer. I realize that we are going right into fall, and back in June, the beginning of June, I received a phone call which put some things on my plate that were totally unexpected. I began to help a church that their pastor had to step down, and I began to help as I've been involved with this church for over 40 years. And their affiliations with other ministries have really stepped in to help, but that wasn't until after several weeks. And I was really happy they did, because our pastor, Tony Moss, had gone into the hospital for what seemed like a routine observation of some issues that he had from a previous surgery. And he had a small cancer removed from the back of his chest wall, probably 2 years ago now, getting close to 2 years, and had some radiation done as well because of the cancer. There had to be subsequent surgeries to make sure that the tissue surrounding where the tumor was, it was a very small tumor, but they had to make sure that there was no cancer cells in the tissue surrounding. Well, Tony has been in the hospital now. I can't remember if it's 13 or 14 weeks. It may even be 15. It's certainly 3 months worth of weeks that he's been in hospital trying to get rid of a fungus, which I think has finally been addressed by the antifungal medication that he's been on. He's been on antibiotics, antifungal medication, and all of that was totally unexpected and also just problematic. And so I've been taking up a little bit more responsibilities in the church and also visiting with him every day. And so there's just been a lot going on with Tony, but it's all good. Things are moving along. I can't say that they're moving along quickly, but the surgeries, and he's had to undergo numerous procedures where he still has an open wound on his back. And those of you who know Tony know more about this than I'm telling you right now. But every time they have to go in and do some cleaning out, so to speak, that takes a day out of the week for him, and the next day usually is a very slow day as well. All that to say that it's been busy. Aside from that, we've had a couple of deaths of families that I've been, of a family that I've been involved with for well over 40 years. And so that's taken up some time as well. And I don't regret or begrudge the time to help people get through grief at all. It's taken a toll on the family. It's also taken a toll on Joanne and me. Not that we compare what we go through or we're going through anywhere near what the family's going through. But we do hurt with those who hurt, especially when they lose someone in their family. It's pretty devastating. So those are the things that I've been involved in, and they've slowed me down enough to where I did not continue this semester. I will in the next semester with a study that I'm doing my second doctorate for, but I will pick that up next year in January. The professor who's in charge of the program was very clear to tell me that I could re-enter the program, which I'm very happy to do, and gave me some help on how to prepare for this next stage, which is a really involved stage, but I really am looking forward to it. I like doing the work, and I believe that it'll produce some very useful fruit. So those are the things that I've been doing. I've preached a few more times this summer. I'm about to preach again starting the end of this month on the 28th, and I'll preach all the way through October. And we'll, between the other two elders and myself, we'll decide how we go forward from there. We don't know when Tony will get out of the hospital. There's some things involved. He needs to have some reconstruction done in his chest cavity, but that's going to have to wait until he is strong enough to do that. And so that's looking further down the road, and we don't have a date for that. We don't have any dates for any of this. So we're looking at the end of September, just to look ahead and meet with the church, let the church know what's happening. Most people know from firsthand experience of visiting with Tony and Yvonne when they go visit Tony in the hospital. But if you could pray for a few things, I should also mention in the middle of this summer, I did go to South Africa for 2 weeks to teach at the Bible College, which was very profitable as far as spiritual things are concerned. I look to my supporters to help me go to South Africa. I have a mandate from God, if I could say that. I don't take anything from the churches in South Africa. I believe there will come a day when I will and will be able to. I trust that God gives me the strength to continue to go there and lend a hand with what they're doing. It's not my ministry. I'm supporting a ministry with teaching and preaching and fellowship, guidance, in some ways discipling or mentoring some of the young men who are there studying and helping, of course, couples and have good relationships with all the students, male and female. And I love to go. I love what God's doing there. And I'm so thankful to be part of it. I do take a 15-hour flight to get there. And so you can imagine doing that twice a year. That's 4 flights that I go on that wipe me out for about 10 days when I come home. But I love doing it. I enjoy it. And I'm so thankful for the people who helped me get there. And I would just ask you if you could contribute toward those trips, even if it's a small amount every month or you put aside so much money every week. If God really puts it on your heart to help me go, you can feel free to give to RCM, and I'll leave a little note in my newsletter. This video is going to go up to the newsletter, and the link will be there and maybe a short preview. But this is what we're hoping for and looking for and doing, and I pray that God would help you. Pray for Joanne and me. We have a lot of things that we're making decisions on, especially at where we are in life right now. And RCM, Ray Siervo Ministries, is continuing to go. We're not stopping. We're still doing apologetics as well as basic Bible teaching. I just see the need to teach the church how to understand the Bible. And have the privilege of preaching to Long Branch Covenant Church as much as I do, and any other opportunity that comes along. We are builders. We believe that relationships are just so important, and I'll talk more about these things. And hopefully I'll be able to start doing a morning devotion, if I may say it that way. I'm not a big fan of the term devotion, but I am a big fan of what people do first thing when they wake up, besides drinking a cup of coffee or tea for that matter. But spending time in the Word. And if you think that there aren't enough hours in the day to do it, it would just mean that there's something else has to go. That's my philosophy on it. I get up early, sometimes willingly, sometimes the Lord just lets me get up early. But I get up early to take care of things because it's when my mind is the sharpest, my eyes are the sharpest, and I think I'm clear enough to listen to God. Not that I don't listen to Him during the night or during the day, or most of my reading happens at night. Most of my reading happens in the morning. And even videos like this, I choose to do them early on in the day. But I trust that God just gives you wisdom and leads you. Those who have been our supporters, we're just so thankful for you. I wish I could call out every one of you by name, but it's an important thing to us that people stand with us. Some of you I know for almost, if not over, 50 years, and I'm thankful for the help that you give us. Okay, so the Lord bless you, keep you, watch over you, give you wisdom and strength to do the things that He's calling you to do. You may notice that I do have a different background. I'm not using any green screen to put books up there. This is my library, or part of my library, and it works much better this way than other ways that I've had things go, and I have more room, and hope you like it. If you leave comments, that would be great. I know some of you just wait for me to put a video up. So this will be tied to the newsletter, and I'll also put it up on YouTube as well. So thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we'll hear from you. If you have prayer requests, please send them on. Joanne and I spend time every day praying for those who support us, our church, our families, our sisters' families, the elders here, and certain ministries that we are connected with and ministering to. But the Lord bless you, keep you, watch over you, and as I said, give you wisdom and strength. Amen. Hope this fills some knowledge in for you of why I've been quiet during the summer. I really just have not had the time to do things. I've still got applications for certain things sitting on my desk that I haven't filled out yet, but hopefully I'll get to them before too long. So, yeah. Bless you.